Thanks for inviting us in. It's 6 o'clock and we begin tonight with breaking news on the near northeast side of Indianapolis. IMPD tonight is confirming 4 kids were taken to the hospital after a crash. Let's give you a live look at the scene, which is near 34th and Keystone. Police are telling us 2 of the children right now are in critical condition. The other 2 kids are stable. Investigators say the drivers involved stayed at the scene. The intersection of 34th and Keystone is closed in all directions right now, so this is an area to avoid. We'll keep you updated over on our website and our news app as well.
No, this is not going to be his story. It can't be.
Tonight, a mom is pleading for answers, wanting her 16-year-old son to come home. It has now been nearly a week since 16-year-old R.J. Williams was last seen. Our Marina Silva talked with his mom today.
This is R.J. Williams, a 16-year-old who loves art, MMA fighting, video games, and helping people.
If he sees anything being done wrong to anybody, he wants to insert himself. He doesn't like to see people being bullied.
It's been 6 days since his mom last heard from him.
Where could he be? Did something happen to him? A lot of tears, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration. No sleeping, just constantly going to the door. I left the door open all night, just waiting for him to walk up like, Mom, I caught the wrong bus and got lost.
He called his mom from the McDonald's in Broad Ripple and told her he would be on the bus to go home. But when the bus didn't show up at home, his mom got worried.
The hour went past, I'm still calling, and he's not answering. I called 911. I let them know that he is autistic. He has mild intellectual development. He has psychosis, mood disorder, ADHD, and PTSD with safety concerns.
6 days, and his mom says he hasn't had his medications.
And the longer he doesn't have his medication, the more he's going to be mentally challenged and messed up. RJ's been through a lot. He already has PTSD, and just to add to this, it's not good for his mental health. It's just making it that much more worse.
IMPD released these photos of RJ taken from security footage nearby. See these bags? They were found here near the water on Thursday.
The only thing I think we don't understand is how it's the bags.
Multiple agencies searched in and around the water, but still no sign of RJ.
We just want him back home.
We love you so much.
We do.
With Christmas just days away, she's holding on to hope for the moment her 16-year-old son comes home. Reporting in Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
IMPD calls this an active investigation. A silver alert is now in effect, so if you've seen RJ or know his whereabouts, please call IMPD immediately. Well, Rob, the temperatures right now, really nice for this time of year.
Very mild. We're talking 50s. Now, the 60s have gone away, but we did make it there for most of you today. And we're starting to see the temperatures drop pretty dramatically. 52 is where we currently sit and expected to move into the 30s overnight tonight. Beautiful outside, though. The rest of the evening, we are expecting the 40s to take over. These northwest winds will start to kick in. That's also going to dry things out a little bit, but I think we're going to get a little patchy fog to develop during the overnight. Watch for that if you're going to be traveling overnight or even into the early morning hours, as the temperatures will be dropping down into the low 30s. That could be a bit of a concern for the early morning. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow for Christmas Eve, here's what we're expecting. Any leftover patchy fog in the morning may stay with us as a little bit of low cloudiness early in the day. But if we're going to see sunshine, I do think it will be the early part of the day as the temperatures rise from those 30s into the 50s by midday. Then we'll start to notice some changes. Clouds are going to return, and I think by late evening tomorrow, we'll have a chance for some rain to return to the forecast. This is going to set us up for a very gray Christmas day. Have more on that part of the forecast coming up in just a few minutes. Scott.
All right, Rob, we'll see you in a little bit. Tonight at 6, a homicide investigation is now underway on the southwest side of Indianapolis. As Ashton Hackman explains for us, police and neighbors in Canby are disappointed to hear gunfire just before Christmas.
This is not the way police nor neighbors had hoped to spend their days before the holidays, now conducting a homicide investigation here on Indy's southwest side.
IMPD officers rushed to this park on Blooming Grove Drive just after noon Tuesday for reports of shots fired and a car crash. The playground became the crime scene. Officers found a blue car crashed through the tennis court. A man was dead, shot in the front seat. Detectives believe a passenger in the car fired the shot and ran off. He was found after a brief manhunt in the neighborhood using drones and police dogs.
We have individuals who, for reasons unbeknownst to me at this time that our detectives are looking into, made a temporary decision that's now resulted in a permanent consequence. And that consequence is somebody not getting to wake up on Christmas morning with their family.
We expect to learn the name of the victim and more information about what led up to this shooting at a later date. On Indy's southwest side, Ashton Hackman, 13 News.
Tonight, a civil lawsuit is now filed against 2 daycare employees in Brownsburg. It names Nancy Menton, Jennifer Lingbeck, and the daycare Main Street University for Kids, Inc. That daycare is under investigation tonight for child sex crimes allegedly committed by a former employee, Gabriel Garner. That lawsuit claims Minton and Lingbeck failed to report allegations against Garner to police or the state. The 2 also face criminal charges. The search for the son of a homicide victim is over tonight. IMPD tells us he is safe, but they are still looking for the person who killed his mom. IMPD says officers responded to a report of a shooting on South Village Way around 2 o'clock yesterday morning. That's over near English and Shadeland. They found 36-year-old Ashley Yarrell, who had been shot. She died at the hospital. So far, no information on a potential suspect. Want to get you back to that breaking news on the near north side of Indianapolis. IMPD is now confirming a crash involving 4 kids has been a deadly crash. Let's give you another live look at the scene. This is near 34th and Keystone. We were told by police that 4 kids were taken to the hospital. Investigators say the drivers involved stayed here at the scene. The intersection of 34th and Keystone is closed in all directions, so please avoid this area. We're going to continue to work the scene and talk to police and get you more details. We'll have all of those new updates on our news site and, of course, on our news app. 2 men charged in a West Side fatal hit and run remain in the Marion County Jail right now. Our Rich Nye was in court today as immigration became an issue on how justice will be pursued in this case.
21-year-old Angel Osvaldo Franco is the alleged driver of a Ford Mustang in this crash that killed the driver of the pickup truck on December 11th. 18-year-old Ricardo Martinez Valadez was allegedly driving the white car that was racing his stepbrother and came back to pick him up.
Both men told the judge they arrived in Indianapolis about a year ago, and while their attorney asked for a bond reduction, the best way for them to stay in the United States might be for them to stay in the Marion County Jail.
Both men are undocumented immigrants and never have obtained a driver's license.
The state has serious concerns as to his risk of flight given his immigration hold. If he were to post the bond, then ICE come in and take him, and again, we would not be able to pursue this case as it deserves to be pursued.
The judge left bond at $25,000 cash for Osvaldo Franco and lowered bond from $20,000 to $15,000 cash for Martinez Valadez. She says she cannot prevent ICE from taking custody of the men. In Indianapolis, Rich Nye, 13 News.